This way. Oh yeah, fucking 2 That's right.
Just tell me where, and that's it. Why you need to come here? Show up like you wanna fight or something like this. Send me a message, hey, come here, this place, and that's it.
He's going to jail. He's going to jail.
Connor showed up with 20 to 30 goons and stormed the place. The Mac Life guys who were credentialed let them in. You know, they went down to where the buses were, where the fighters were leaving, and started to attack the buses. The police are looking for him. They're going to arrest him, and unless he turns himself in, his private plane is going to be grounded.
How are you? I'm good. How you doing? Good. What are you guys doing to Harlem?
Michael's great. I like Michael. This is Michael.
Michael.
It's blood.
Michael. Good night, Michael. You must be Michael.
It's Conor McGregor tonight.
Look at him. Look at him screaming at the corner. He's screaming at Dylan Dennis, Conor McGregor's jiu-jitsu coach. Look at him. Oh,
And now Khabib jumps the fence.
No.
No. He's going right at Dylan Dennis. Mayhem. Oh, no. Total chaos here. It looks like UFC security has corralled Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, Khabib wasn't kidding when he said no handshake after the fight. Oh! And now one of Nurmagomedov's teammates throws a right hand at Conor. All hell has broken loose.
This is crazy.
Seen from 20 miles away. On the ground, panic. The blaze breaking out at around 5:30 Saturday night. About 30 workers and shoppers scrambling to escape.
Vacate the building. We have fire through the roof. We're going to change to a defensive strategy. Let's get all crews out.
The 5-alarm fire so massive, it was spotted from a National Weather Service satellite in space.
Smoke could be seen in Santa Cruz. Investigators now say a person has been arrested and is facing charges for starting the fire. They will be identified in the morning. Evidence to determine a cause and origin. The day of the fire, witnesses told our crews the fire alarms and sprinklers didn't appear to go off until almost everyone was out of the store. Inspection records show in December of 2020, the San Jose Bureau of Fire Prevention asked the store to provide proof of its annual inspection of the fire alarm system and its 5-year inspection of the sprinkler system.
The fire department is still on scene here at the Home Depot in San Jose. It's a massive scene behind me. They're making sure that no hot spots spark. There's still a bit of smolder you can see in the building behind me, just the smoke billowing from there. But they have it under control, and they got it under control yesterday. But actually 6 hours it took them to get it under control on Saturday. Take a look, though. You can see why it took so long, 6 hours, because look at those flames, the massive billowing of black smoke. That's what firefighters were up against. It went from a 1-alarm fire to a 5-alarm fire, and they got over 100 firefighters out here to get this fire out at the Home Depot at 920 Blossom Hill. 24 hours of this scene being active. Fire crews were successful in preventing the fire from spreading to the homes behind it and to the other businesses in the strip mall, including a vet hospital and a hardware store. They had to evacuate all the pets, get the pet owners out there. It was definitely chaotic. A witness of the fire and a regular of this Home Depot explained how devastating the scene is.
And a lot of fire, and just for me, just sadness. I mean, because of what I realized, the loss.
Home Depot in South San Jose, look at this damage. The heat was so intense, the roof collapsed. Flames also burned a toxic mix of chemicals, including paint and insulation. Now, these ground shots show flames ripping through the store. So much smoke coming out of this fire. Workers scrambled to get everyone out to safety. It took firefighters hours to finally get this massive fire out. KBIX5's Devin Feely in South.
Very big fire.
Diana Disney watched the store go up in flames Saturday from her home nearby, struggling to comprehend the intensity of the inferno and the seeming inability to bring it under control.
They have a lot of propane tanks in there. I shop there. I love that store. And I feel really
Tremendous potential for...
It was pretty fast, and if the fire started in the lumberyard, you know, it would spread really fast. Why they didn't have sprinklers running, or why they didn't work? The question everybody's asking right now, right?
The fire department is still working to nail down a definitive cause for this fire. They say it could take some time for them to do that. In San Jose, Devin Feely.
Firefighters are still working on hot spots at the San Jose. Returning home. Amy Hollyfield has the latest.
Look at this devastation. The store Saturday night was huge, causing the roof to collapse. It took fire his home. He just got back
my backyard and
the area for a couple of days because of the possible toxins in the air.
I would say the fire department saved my home simply because
Hill Road in San Jose is still blocked off as police and firefighters work to preserve the scene for their investigation. You can't get to the Wagley Pet Campus. The businesses that CS was able to get to his bank this morning in the lot of the Home Depot.
Hello Changemakers, today we are diving into the future of nonprofit operations management. Get ready to...
We are continuing to follow that massive fire that wiped out a Home Depot store in San Jose. People living nearby have the all clear after firefighters lifted a shelter-in-place order just a few hours ago.
The fire started yesterday about 5:30 at the Home Depot near Oak Ridge Mall. These pictures tell the story. It quickly raced through that store. No one hurt, though.
And that is absolutely amazing. Our NBC Bay Area Sky Ranger live over the aftermath right now. Take a look at this.
It's gone.
There's nothing left. Our crews have spent most of the day cleaning up and investigating.
Firefighters held a briefing this afternoon to provide you details. NBC Bay Area's Marianne Favreau back at the scene now with continuing coverage. Marianne.
Well, right now, firefighters continue to douse the Home Depot building with water. They're also working to mop up. You can see where the roof collapsed. Firefighters say when they arrived around 5:30 last night, the flames were moving so fast through the store, it turned into a 5-alarm fire in just 30 minutes.
Experiencing significant flooding. This is video from Rio Del Mar near Aptos. The CHP is urging people to stay away from the Rio Del Mar Esplanade because of the danger there. Similar scene in nearby Capitola. Our Jose Martinez joins us live now with a look at what they are dealing with. Jose.
Well, guys, it's definitely been an intense day here in Capitola. Just take a look at what's happening right now. These are the conditions.
We're learning just how powerful these waves can be right here in San Diego. The Ocean Beach Pier is now missing one of its pillars because of the beatings from those huge waves.
Massive waves pound, Bay Area coastline high tides, and huge swells result in flooding at spots along the Northern California coastline, with evacuations in Santa Cruz County. Whipped up, waves pounded the Bay Area's coastline Thursday, prompting residents to flee from flooding in the Santa Cruz region and in coastal Marin. The waves offered a dramatic show to locals and tourists watching 30-foot walls of water break offshore early Thursday. County officials also urged travelers to avoid East Cliff Drive along Schwan Lake, Corcoran, Lagoon, and Moran Lake due to big waves. A big log also has blocked the roadway at Moran Lake, according to the California Highway Patrol.
At Rio Del Mar Beach in Santa Cruz County. And
Yeah, there is a lot to clean up out here, and crews have been out trying to remove some of this debris, but they say that there are more waves and there's potentially more damage on the horizon. At Rio Del Mar Beach, the waves crashed over walls, flooding streets, and depositing massive trees and driftwood ashore.
The trees act like battering rams against the houses and the garage doors that are along the street here.
Residents in Santa Cruz County know the danger all too well. So do authorities, but they worried about the tourists.
We do have visitors from out of town that may not have been expecting this kind of tidal surge during their visit. So we did have deputies out here very early, going door to door, explaining to people, hey, this is coming.
They issued evacuation warnings up and down the coastline from Rio Del Mar and Seacliff to Santa Cruz proper. And the waves, estimated to be between 20 and 30 feet, did cause some damage.
And obviously, we've seen some significant consequences here today. Really up and down our shore, we've seen some damage to coastal access points, stairs, and things like that.
Still, it's nothing compared to 1 year ago, when winter storms took out piers and damaged property in the same area. This time, the cleanup has already begun. The owner of Pixie Deli says he may be ready to reopen by tomorrow.
If this
Be careful! Jesus Christ! Hurt! And the other one's running after her, and
For a new chief for Monterey County's largest police force hitting a snag today.
A top candidate for the Salinas police has been identified and that an announcement was expected soon, but today we learned none of that is going to happen.
Down.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Let's see if it's the boy trying to communicate with us. Listen, it sounded like he said a name. Julian, did you hear it? Julian. Who is Julian? Are you Julian?
Right, nobody move. There's definitely evil here.